Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Bron? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career. Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 170 pounds, El Jefe Kareem Elliott.
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle. Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
Every counter being answered with another. Neckbreaker! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand.
Just putting the boots to him, as they say. That was some pure ruthlessness there, plain and simple.
And he stops that offense.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Absorbing the damage. Tonight we planned a night full of action for you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SmackDown.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Oh, I love this. This is vintage rolling thunder. Orton looks a little less dangerous after taking that attack.
But this match may not last much longer if he doesn't shape up soon.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Double knees to the chest.
No. Why is the ref getting involved? I gotta say, I cannot wrap my head around why the ref would pull something like that.
Look at this. Butterfly lung blower. Our referee is under attack.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
With the way they're calling this match, the ref was kind of asking for it.
Jumping DDT. Well, that there is going to cost them the fall. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and
Schoolboy pinfall here.
countered into a new cover.
Maybe it's just the angle on my monitor, but I didn't actually see any sort of rope break there. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Boom! Strike after strike after strike to the body. Oh!
What a suplex!
Oh, I love this. This is vintage.
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
Great technique by just Schoolboy.
The referee doing their job. See him clearly in the ropes.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Launching himself from the ropes.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
Answers back on Orton. Punch lands. The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype. Down across the neck.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. I don't know what that was, but it looked like it hurt.
Oh, stop, stop, stop. The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
This is Orton's perseverance getting tested.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Wait a sec, what is the referee doing? Great power! Inverted suplex! Our guest referee choosing to take matters into their own hands.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, I love this. This is vintage rolling thunder! And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cool. Hold the phone! What the hell is the ref doing?
Suplex!
Oof! The double knees directly to the face. Unceremoniously dumped out of the ring. And things are about to get even worse.
Suicide tornado DDT!
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
And one final stop to add insult to injury.
And that was a well-executed attack. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep. And that was a precisely measured attack. Orton getting worked on right now.
Randy's certainly being tested here. That was just rapier-like.
And he tosses him back in now. This is getting awfully close to a count out here. Flat out power. Power bomb, and then a knee right to the face. That hurt. Rounds combo.
Going after the head again. Looking to do some real damage. Boom! Able to steer clear of danger there.
Uh-oh, look at that. And applied. Dragon suplex. He got nailed by that last attack.
Oh, yeah. The moment where Hector tipped the scale in his favor.
Kicked in the gut. The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt. I nailed the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores. Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight. You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal will drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 170 pounds, El Jefe Kareem Elliott.
If Hector Flores retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein.
That's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands in front of the class.
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families, and look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas, and he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Bang! Knee right to the face.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
There was a lot of strain placed on the leg. Going to be tough to recover from.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
He's taking on some damage at this point.
Yeah, he knew coming into this I Quit match that he'd be getting hurt. Only going to get worse from here.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Styles Clash.
Effective counter. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
Away. Not giving up so easily here.
Fighting through the pain, forcing this match to continue. Jumping DDT. Mind buster. And he's basically defenseless right now.
Oh, he's really struggling to find an end.
Uh-oh.
Boom! Flying out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some jet fuel on that one. A knee right to the face. The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
The head scissor takedown. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Right to the face.
Now here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Oh, turn out the lights. The party's over.
Styles Clash.
Hoisting up their opponent, able to step through. Here it comes. Face plant. So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Going for the legs, going right after the base.
Waist slip.
Yeah, raw
Power there. Mind buster.
So much tension applied to the leg.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Testing the limits of that leg here. Dropped with a back suplex.
Flores with some agility.
He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
Giving his opponent an absolute thrashing right now.
Neck breaker.
And another blow to the dome.
Swinging neck breaker. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Attack after attack on target. Not target of the arm. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits. Working on his leg here, quite literally looking to hamstring him in this match.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
Waist lift. Yeah, raw power there. Thigh buster. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, he apparently had his eyes on that table.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Power drop kick!
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Flores gets waylaid. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
That hurt. Scorpion kick.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Serious impact with the barricade.
Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through.
Got flipped upside down there. This is great power, masterfully executed. Oh my goodness, please stop! Flores with good timing on the reversal. Has to find a way out of this.
No way! Saying, no, I do not and will not quit.
Simply defiant in the face of adversity. Refusing to relent no matter what.
From the middle rope.
Wow! From the ropes to the floor. Good Lord!
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Turns it around. What's Hector got in mind as he checks under the ring? Here we go. Hitting the chair with full force.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
No! Refusing to give up here.
This isn't over till the fat lady's saying, and right now, she's not singing anything with the lyrics, I quit.
Calculating the next move here. My goodness! And then look at that!
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
Clothesline, so effective. Lining them up. With a Flores gets waylaid. Suplex.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Flores with some agility.
Here we go. Brain Buster.
He's got to be thinking about saying no.
Got enough fight to say no. I do not quit. letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in. These guys had each other scouted from the start. Neither one of them making this an easy match.
Eats a punch to the face. Knees meet face.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee, but I agree, this is concerning.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Working on the arm. Jarring impact. Spine buster. Right on the arm. And now Flores is getting beaten down. And Flores is looking for a solution. Oh, God, jarring impact. That'll weaken your arm.
Thrown so hard, it shook the whole table.
He puts him on the table. We know this will not end well. If this connects, it is game over for sure. Sub-Zero.
And I am very concerned about these competitors after that.
If destroying each other was the goal, I'd say mission accomplished. Tough hit to the legs.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
It's crucial for him to retaliate now.
With what we've seen the midsection take here, every breath has to be sheer agony.
Yeah, Wade, hopefully the medical team doesn't find anything too serious. Up across the shoulders, down and out.
Busting out the heavy artillery. Was that enough to get the ever-elusive I Quit?
Spine buster.
My goodness, there is simply no telling what it's going to take for either one of these superstars to back down.
It's probably going to take a miracle at this point, as if what's happening right now isn't miraculous enough. And he definitely has plans for this ladder. The beauty of this business, we're always learning new sorts of uses for a ladder. Double axe handle smash. Catches the leg. Oh, no. Oh, God, better check your teeth after that.
Oh, snake eyes.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Lift off. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Mistiming with that springboard.
Back suplex.
Trying to bust up that arm, man.
Boom! Simply bone-rattling offense. He's able to dodge that one in time. Opponent in a whole world of trouble here, and there may be no escape from these brutal elbow shots.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. Just stomping every single part of his body. Oh, what a counter, knees. That'll buy you some valuable time. Flores with good timing on the reversal.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
A slingshot into a crossbody. What a move.
Just flying through the air.
An expert use of the ropes there. Tossed back into the ring.
Taking a stiff shot. Oh, man.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. And here we go.
Driving the face into both knees.
Oh, he's doing all he can to push the competition well past their limit. This packed crowd on their feet.
Look out. Down through the ladder.
And I think that sound was more than just the ladder breaking. I think we heard bones shattering too.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Y'all want a table? Y'all gonna get your tables.
Getting back into the ring now. Ouch. Turning the tables. Oh, what impact into the roundhouse leg sweep.
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no! Double stomp to the legs.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Now Flores looking for some momentum.
Hector weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Taking him to the corner now.
Quick jab gets him out of trouble.
Playing him on the top rope. Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Flores gets waylaid.
He left an opening. Big impact off the neck breaker.
And Flores keeps handing out even more damage.
More evidence that you could knock Flores down, but keeping him down is a different story.
A stomp to the gut turns things around. Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection, setting them up in the corner.
Wards that off. What a response. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Ooh, getting positioned high up.
Uh-oh, this is going to end in disaster for someone. From up top, inverted suplex.
Goodness, a perfect reverse DDT.
Gentlemen, there's a storm on the way.
Big storm. F5 through the table.
He'll never be the same after that trip through a table.
Superman punch. Waist lift.
Yeah, raw power there.
Spine buster.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
Lots of torque on that suplex.
Lariat. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution. Look at this. Inverted
want to continue after that, quit right now.
Look at this. Butterfly low blower.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Once again, going after his arm.
He's in complete command here.
It's been a suffocating attack, keeping him out in front.
Spinebuster. Continuing to focus on the attack on that leg. Taking out the arm, great strategy. Here we go again. Both knees into the face.
And you have to imagine.
I quit. Saying that. He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done.
The archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to you?
you did is
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
do,
Brian?
man.
Get
And
your
you just
broken
threw
ass
out
over
through this.
across the country,
That's
Brian.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news.